One AI agent can save you 20 hours a week, but before you can use one, you need to understand how they actually work. And that's what we'll cover today. The startups winning in 2026 will run on AI agents, not people. In this video, I'll explain what AI agents are, why they matter, and how you can get started. AI agents cut labor costs and could cut your jobs too. That's why it's critical to learn the fundamentals now before you're left behind. AI agents are being called the next big leap in the AI world. They're not just assistants that wait for instructions, they're autonomous problem solvers. Why does this matter? Because agents can take over repetitive work, skill decision making, and open up billion-dollar business opportunities. From personal productivity to running entire startups, the shift is already here. And in this video, I'll break down AI agents in a way that's simple, practical, and exciting so you can walk away with clarity, not confusion. So, if you want to stay ahead in this fast-changing world of AI, make sure you hit the subscribe and press the bell icon to never miss the latest updates. Before we dive into definitions, quick note, this is a practical guide in which I have pulled insights from courses, papers, and real builds so you get the usable stuff without any fluff. Here's a big question. What is an AI agent? Think of an AI agent as a small team's project manager inside software. You give it a goal, it plans steps, uses tools like APIs, web browsers, or code runners, check results, and repeats. The loop is what turns a text model into something that does. Building on that, let's look at how agents fit into the bigger picture of AI systems. There are three levels of this: large language model, workflow, and agent. Most people start with a chatbot that's just an LLM. Then they move to a workflow where a human wire steps together. Agents replace that human decisions layer. They choose which steps to run and when. That's the fundamental step. Now to understand what makes agents special, let's break down how they can actually operate. The agent loop: reasoning, acting, and observing, iterating. Good agents aren't single shot. They think in chain of thought style, act with tools, check results, and adjust. You'll often hear terms like react or loop in papers. They all point to this same cycle. But there's an extra ingredient that levels up an agent's performance. That is reflection pattern. One powerful pattern is reflection. The agent evaluates its own output and asks, how can I improve this? It's cheap to add and it dramatically reduces hallucinations. To do anything useful, agents rely on the right set of tools. Which brings us to the next topic: to use. Tools are what let agents go beyond their training data. Web search for fresh information, code execution for precise calculations, or calendar APIs to schedule meetings. The key is designing your agent around the minimum set of tools it really needs. That brings us to a core skill, which is planning and reasoning. Breaking down a complex task into subtasks is planning. Instead of write a report, an agent will decide research, outline, draft, cite, edit. The model's ability to chain reasoning determines how far it can plan ahead. Sometimes though, one agent isn't enough. So let's look at how multiple agents can work together. Multiple agent systems and architectures. Sometimes one model trying to do everything is suboptimal. Multi-agents architectures let specialists collaborate. A writer agent drafts, an editor agent critiques, a verifier agent checks the facts. Architectures vary. We have sequential pipelines, manager delegator setups, parallel workers, or asynchronous monitors. The right choice depends on your balance and reliability and speed. But whether it's one agent or many, there are some essential every agent must have. That is single agent essentials. Every agent needs four things: a well-scoped task, a reasoning model, access to tools, and a clear success metric or output format. That's a checklist for building one. Beyond core building blocks, agents often need to reference data, so let's talk about retrieval and memory. For grounded answers, agents use retrieval, also called as RAG, to pull out information from documents or internal data. From personalization, you can add a memory store so the agent remembers preferences or past actions. Just to be sure to set privacy rules and retention policies. If you're eager to try this yourself, you have more than one way to build AI agents. That is no code versus code. To prototype quickly, use no-code platforms with node-based flows, triggers, agent nodes, and actions. For production frameworks like LangChain or similar orchestration libraries, give you deeper control of custom tools, observability, and ability to scale. No matter which path you choose, keeping systems safe is critical. So now let's talk about safety and guardrails. Don't skip guardrails. Add human in the loop approvals for risky action. Strict permission scope for tools. Audit logs, rate limits, and strong safety prompts. Fail safes should come before you can give an agent right access to any real systems. With the guardrails in place, let's look at where agents are making a real world impact. The common use cases. Here are some practical agents. A research assistant that compiles evidence, a content pipeline that drafts and formats posts, a coding agent that writes and debugs, a calendar agent that schedules and reschedules, and even a video agent that finds gold clips in hours of retouch. Speaking of impact, next we have business opportunity. If you're deciding what to build, think vertically. Take a popular SaaS workflow and ask, how would a specialist agent automate this end to end? The biggest opportunities start with high value repetitive tasks and save time or money for paying customers. To make all this tangible, let's walk through a simple demo concept. A Telegram message triggers an agent. It reads your Google Calendar, ranks today's task, and even creates events automatically. It's an astonishing way how much value you can get just from a single agent node. Here's a simple flow. A Telegram message triggered on this particular agent that is designed to create a LinkedIn post. Now this agent drafts your content the way that you like it and creates the post. Now it asks for an approval saying, can I post this on LinkedIn? And you give it the tool access to, along with your credentials. And then goes on to LinkedIn, makes the post if you have approved it. Now this adds tremendous value because you know you are lazy, you want to format it and you want to prompt it and engineer it and all of that thing, and it cuts all of this process, and instead you just give the idea and it posts it on LinkedIn. AI agents aren't just the next AI buzzword. They are step from assistants to autonomous teammates, and they are coming fast. We found this breakdown helpful. Subscribe for more deep dives and drop in the comments if you could build one AI agent today, what would it do for you? See you in the next one.